through open for the stage for everybody to ask questions. So if you have any comments or opinions in mind, would you like to discuss with our guest speaker here, please raise your hand and then our staff will send the microphone to you. Anyone? Or maybe just send me the paper that you write it on with a question. Do you have any questions on the floor? Oh, it seems like our audience is very, what? Yes? Any? Don't be shy. We have first year, third year, and also fourth year, and some of our guests and outsiders as well attend today.
Congratulations.
Okay. Yes? Anyone want to add, even on just opinions or comments, what you appreciate for today, the concept? Anyone? Yes? No problem. Try. Don't be shy.
Can you explain more about export concept?
Export, that you have the destination marketing, just like Chiang Mai, that you export this kind of idea, experience, export experiences.
Yeah, generally when you export an experience, you take a concept that works in one place, and then you lift that concept up and you put it in another. You know, Disney again is a classic example of that. I mean, you can think about Starbucks. You know, so Starbucks is an experience in the U.S., but increasingly exporting around the world. And so they bring it to other countries, and it's maybe 80% the same as in the U.S., but 20% then localized to that particular country. But the basic concept to provide a place where people can drink their coffee, not just get the coffee and go someplace else, but to linger, to spend time there, to have the sense of theater as they make it for you, to have it customized to be exactly the way that you want. All of that is possible by taking a concept and exporting it by redoing what it is in another place.
For Starbucks, there's a joke that people just simply drink coffee. And then there is no iPhone, there is no tablet, no computer, no laptop. And then all the rest of the people inside Starbucks will use this one when they're lingering with their coffee. So there's a guy walk towards here. You just here for drink? For a coffee? There is no iPhone, so it turned out to be that people feel like if you want to go to Starbucks, you have to be, the technology icon, and so drinking and playing cool with, searching for internet stuff. Yeah. Is this also something that Starbucks aimed for, you think?
Well, I don't know if they're aiming for that, but they're aiming for a place where people feel comfortable to do what they need to do and do what they want to do. It's often a place in the U.S. for having meetings, to social experiences with people, to get up to work, or for just being friends, because again, it's just coffee is naturally a conversation.
In Thailand, we have tutoring school in Starbucks. And they order only one cup of coffee, and then the tutoring from 9 o'clock to 4.
Okay.
But exporting, to export an experience, you should do something more than only design. Because you can see in some Thailand we have some of these kind of foreign concepts where kind of Venice, we make a kind of artificial environment which looks like Venice, but for the rest we don't do anything that looks like Venice. And then of course we have a problem in the end, right?
Yeah, it's all got to fit together. It's not just the environment again, it's the people, it's what the workers do during the interactions. that people have, that all together can come together and create a great experience. Right, so design and operations.
Okay. Any questions? Any comments? Yes, please. Can you give me the microphone?
Hello. Hey, I'm listening from Target Foods Industry. So I was just wondering, what's your take on the amazing Thailand discovery kindness? Because I think very well. I mean, like, we really have to be careful what actually constitutes the word kindness. It could very well be misleading to. I mean, we're talking about the political correctness of the word itself, and it feels to me is like a double-edged sword in a way, that because people always when they come to Thailand they experience the two sides of the culture and everything, right? So do you think it's a good move on the marketing side?
In terms of to be colloquial.
Yeah. And I mean, I would imagine that given there are like 65 million times, that there's 65 million different interpretations of what kindness is as well. But if there is some center in there that makes sense that people can coalesce around about what that kindness is all about, if you can understand the heritage of the country and bring that forward to be able to present it to tourists, then I think that can work. But it is, as we just talked about, both the design and the operations, right? So you come up with a term, you can come up with it, but how do people actually experience that kindness in their daily interactions with people is going to be the issue of whether it works or not.
But one of the problems could be kind of a layer of things, because we do that, let's say, on a national level, and we have to have some local companies that are doing kindness, and people have to experience that because they are coming here probably to feel kindness, and they come in a company where they don't feel it at all, or in transportation, or a taxi driver, or...
Right, and that level of consistency is very important. If it's a national thing, then does everybody understand that? I'm working with the tourism district of Picardy in France, and one of the things they're trying to do is really make it one district, that people feel like that people even know who the tourists are the first time they go up there because of experiences they've had with other tourism operators in different places. And nobody else is doing that in tourism.
It's pretty hard.
Sure, thank you. So, I mean, I just want to share something because I'm from a different industry. I'm from the food industry, and not really from tourism at all. We really struggle to push forward a lot of ideas. For example, for food, foods from Thailand are always delicious. But when they concentrate different aspects, like for food safety and other stuff, because, well, at the same time, when people popularize the ideas of Thai food, the terms of technology and food safety, they didn't come along as well. And it's really hard now for us as a technology-driven company to tell people that it's also fine to consume these sort of very, I would say, like UHT products and well, safe foods from Thailand. People always think of our foods as in like fresh foods or street vendors. And now it's really hard for us to compete with let's say company from Germany when they have a reputation for that, but it's easier for them to distribute such products because the standards are really good. So yeah.
Yes, I think so. I agree that it's really hard for a Thai company who really own all of the copyright and recipe and compete with somebody else who has a better technology. Like regarding with the food industry and the certain products, we also have to fighting with the company who use GMO, and we use the same word like what you say, jasmine rice, but it's not by us. We have to ask from Singapore. Singapore get the copyright patent from us, and also sriracha sauce. the pepper, the chili sauce, and actually as the word is from Thai. Actually, it's near Pattaya. But now sriracha sauce turned out to be Vietnamese. The Vietnamese production produces it, shipped to America, to Europe. I found so many of sriracha sauce in Japan, but it's not in Thailand anymore. So it seems like maybe people just attach to the name, I mean, especially for the food, but they don't think about authenticities or origin of country anymore. Could it be that way that they just, thinking about the brand or the word and then thinking about what it could be in the past?
Right, if they don't have the perception of where that comes from, then that could be the case. And authenticity, again, is all about perception. It's how I individually perceive it. You remind me too of, olive oil from Italy, right? Most of that is from Spanish olives.
Right.
And it's like a huge percent of it, but it's all packaged in Italy, and therefore they can promote it as an Italian product when it's really not. Well, today, with the rise of the internet and everything, is that everything's going to be known. Everything is transparent. And so you can hide things for a while, but you can never hide them forever.
Maybe, if I look at the last years, I see a lot of graduates that want to have their own business. Some of them start their own business before they start small. And a lot of them have a dream like starting a small bakery shop or a small hotel. What is basically, let's say if you want to start a small bakery shop, because we see more and more Thai people also eating bakery products and sandwiches and in the morning and not rice anymore. How can you make your bakery shop an experience?
Well, that's a great question. Because you can do it anywhere if you do it well. And that's where recognizing that as a baker, it's not just about the physical product that you're providing. It's how you present it. It's how you interact with customers. It's the way that you customize things for them. Would be another way to do it. So that you create a personal relationship with each one of the individual people that comes through your doors. The smell of the bread, and that can be a very important thing, that sensory experience. Maybe it's providing a cup of coffee so they can sit down and linger over the bread. And all of that can help enhance the level of experience that's there inside of that bakery. It's again, why go to a hospitality program to learn how to be a baker, right? Unless you want to be a hospitable baker that creates an experience.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for your question. Anyone? Anyone else? I didn't hear anyone from the student apart from the front row. What about the back? Yes, please. Right down here. Oh, in the back? Here, in the front. Here, yes. Sorry. Yes. Yes.
Hi, first of all, I would like to say that I really admire the fact that you compared experience to a stage where you orchestrate to get like a certain element, certain outcomes. But my question is actually concerning the surprise factor you discussed in the earlier discussion. What would happen? You were saying that people are competing each other to surprise people. What would happen if people are not surprised anymore? Because there's only a certain amount of time where like you can get surprised before you start expecting it. What would happen to the organizations and companies that use this factor as their marketing strategy when it stops?
Right. Well, good question. And again, surprise is just one way. Not every company has to surprise the customers in that. But when they come to expect the surprise, what do you have to do there? Well, then what you need to work on is the suspense. Right? Go from surprise to suspense. So it's like, I know they're going to surprise me, but when exactly are they going to do it? What are they going to do? You think about, Cracker Jacks here in Thailand. The product Cracker Jacks is known as a surprise in every box, right? It's a little thing, but they have to constantly refresh what they're providing there. So it's like the suspense of, I open it up, the prize is at the bottom, what's it going to be, when am I going to get to it, and that is what you then need to focus on.